And then Thursday, okay, good. Excellent. Okay, now that we continued with all our affiliates and we presented all of our affiliates, we're going to go ahead and go with the management quote before I hand it off to Kelvin. This is from Mark. Well, he didn't create it, but he shared it and wants me to share it with all of you. The best way to predict the future is to create it. So the best way to create the future is to create it. The best way to predict the future is to create it, by Peter Drucker. With that said, here at Coldwell Banker Dynasty, I'm so excited to be able to hand this over to our broker because even as your management team, there's always an opportunity to learn. Every day is a day of learning, and I'm super excited to learn every single time with Kelvin. I know Kelvin, myself, and Mark, we've been like really plugging away. A lot of you agents have been going out there. You've got transactions going. I was on at 11:30 last night with one of you, getting things done. Left here at almost 8 p.m. And let me tell you, this is how it is at Coldwell Banker Dynasty. An agency that cares and hey, move it, move it, move it. Kelvin, you're
Thank
up.
you for the exciting energy in the mornings. That's nice and refreshing to have not only Sylvia starting us off and kicking us with the energy, got my coffee for my caffeine, and now you have me to really just hopefully inspire you and not scare you off from the business because obviously there's a lot of stuff going on in the industry. There's a lot of negativity, there's a lot of fear, there's wildfires in California. There's a lot of there's wars going on, and we're sending out missiles to anyway. We have a lot of stuff going on, not only politically, nationally. There's initiatives going on. We have Doge and regulating the the expenditures of waste and fraud and corruption of all of how our government is spending the money, and we have also being a lot of which is also very interesting is people being deported out of the area. So I don't know. I just wanted to cover that in this whole sector of our small little industry of real estate. I mean, there's a lot to learn, there's a lot to do, and there's a lot we can do to help others and just spread awareness, improve our professionalism and knowledge, and hopefully you learn a few things here and there to have talking points. That's the goal of Move It, Move It, Move It is really to educate, elevate, and enhance your business. And then we're going to have an execute and go out and you go out and spread the word, promote yourself, and sell more real estate. So that's the goal, guys. That's the whole change. That's the new name of our sales meetings. And hope you guys like it. Thank you, Courtesy Mark, for coming up with the idea. We have already did the affiliate introductions. I know Sylvia did her inspiration. And I wanted to just really go into, is there anything else you wanted to add into Sylvia regarding, because I didn't put together the slides for the calendar of the upcoming events. Do it, who do we have for next week?
Okay, so what we have for the calendar coming up for next week, as I mentioned, we have Tina Andrews with Choice Home Warranty, lunch provided by her tomorrow, and that's from 12 to 1:30 here at our office. Then we have Andy Pack with CB Title, lunch provided by Friend. That's Thursday, April 3rd from 12 to 1:30. Then we have Sunny Joseph with Brand Hub. That's an AI commercial marketing company. Lunch provided by our very own Mary Chang. Thursday, April 10th from 12 to 1:30, we have the trifecta. We have Adriana Morgan with Puro Clean. We have Sage Gomez with My NHD, and we have Stephanie Harrison with Action Public Adjusters. Lunch will be provided by Adriana. That's going to be more of a panel session of a speaker. And to follow, we have Thursday, April 17th, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. We have a representative coming from the county assessors. As Kelvin mentioned, there's so much going on right now that our county assessor is very, very busy. He's a friend of the family, of the office, of all of us. So Jeffrey Prine sends his apologies for not being in person, but we are getting someone from his office management team. Then we have Kais Hydery from Home Guard. As you all know, Sam Chow retired from Home Guard property inspections. So we're going to have the new rep come in and he will provide lunch as well. So reserve your spot because lunch is for the students. And as you know, we're conducting our classes now. We're utilizing the beautiful space that we have here at Coldwell Banker Dynasty. So we're using the space in the back area, which is our dedicated education hub. So please
Awesome.
come
Glad
by.
to bring some life back in the back room because it's really geared for educational
Yeah.
learning opportunities. Thank you for lining up all of our Thursdays coming up for lunch and learns and amazing speakers. I'm looking forward to how AI and real estate can be used. So that's a really cool class to mark your calendars for, and all of them as well. Because at the end of the day, I know last week our lunch and learn was well attended. We had Mr. Beef Wellington from Career Compass come out. And that's something I wanted to. I know we're just starting to promote it beginning a certain date in June. We're going to be going out to the wonderful casino of Pachangas because Career Compass is hosting an event for their members, which many of us are. I think with Sylvia's sponsorship, it's a $99 fee if you have not been a member to join. And it's going to be a 2-day continuing education class, but it's exciting, it's fun, it's comical, and there's going to be a lot of to me, it'll be entertaining and getting your education and continuing education credits at the same time. So it was cool to see a lot of you guys, over 35 people there last time. And I just wanted to let you know that it's starting to gear up for spring season. As Nicole said, it's the beginning of spring. So now it is the officially beginning of your success and peak selling season. It's up to you to make the determination and the persistence to find and generate new leads, talk to more people in real estate about what you can do as and the services you provide and how you're going to do it. Not only just do an average job, obviously we want you to do and exceed their expectations, how you're going to deliver and set yourself apart from the rest of the realtors out there. And you can do that with a lot of learning. You could do it with your knowledge and experience. You could do it with just having a great network or great ideas. And your energy is also very impactful as well. So, just to kick off our next class, that's going to be another great opportunity for you agents from 9:30 to 12:30 p.m. Coldwell Banker Corporate will be coming over here locally to Brea, California at Embassy Suites. An absolutely free event. You do need your cell phone to register and use this QR code to join the session. They'll have and cover you with a trifecta of speakers. Brett Matsura is the Vice President of Coldwell Banker Learning. Then you have Kate Conquest, who's the Vice President of Affiliate Servicing. And you also have Marketing, Vice President Brandon Newman. Very, very smart dudes and gals. They're really uh, helpful to show you the Coldwell Banker leading edge in technology, the really the how we can utilize some Coldwell Banker affiliations and make these trends and tools to make you more successful. Because obviously Coldwell Banker does have your back. They want to help you. They're coming to you, and I hope you can save some time to go on April 3rd. Sylvia, you also and Mark can register at the leader section because it'll be an
Yes.
extended session if you like. It's going to be all day for us. Uh,
Yes.
and really just network and connect and see what other great Coldwell Banker agents all around Southern California are doing for their success. It's a great networking event as well. Bring lots of business cards. I want to also let you know that the Coldwell Banker University, the class of the month, they're working a lot on sphere of influence, and we are working your network and building a database that's easy to use. Simply just got to really click some button, set up your campaign, and boom, off you go when you categorize your leads or your data into buyers, sellers, past clients, um, people who are renters, all of the categories you wish to kind of generate drip marketing campaigns to. Just got to take a class on this, scan and learn it, and you'll be the scanned QR code is right here, or you just go into mycbdesk.com learning center, and you'll be able to find this class coming in the month of March. Um, Other learning opportunities are going to be the various learning libraries that are all 24/7 at your on demand. And then you have specific classes for buyer agents, for listing agents to enhance your skills and utilize the technology and the speakers who really can show you creative ways and new strategies to deliver your presentation, to work on your script, and to have great talking points and counter talking points. We call them handling their objections, how to answer your clients' concerns and really shine when you're doing your presentation. They have AI-driven content. And if you want to learn about using AI in your real estate business, I don't think any other companies have their own branded classes on how to use AI yet. So, social collaboration, they're going to use social media and navigating all these various apps and videos and tools that will enhance your marketing game. So, I encourage you because I'm sure many of you have not tried any of the newer classes that they revamped. So I would encourage you to try and see what they have to offer, and I believe it'll be eye-opening. I didn't know Coldwell Banker offers this. I didn't know that my CB Desk has so many different tools to learn from. And the feature focus Friday for this week is Moxie Engage on March 21st. And hopefully you can just do some one skill. They'll do it for 30 minutes. It's very, very short. And they'll teach you one new skill within my CB Desk or Moxie. So, if you want to look at the class schedule for the upcoming month, I sent that out already in the beginning of March, and there is a nice little class here for the state of the economy. In 2025, the Economic Summit, hosted by Coldwell Banker, will help teach you what we may anticipate. There's a replay video of this, so scan right here if this is something and you want to learn from a doctor, a PhD of an economist. I highly strong, to me, I'm very curious and interested in supply and demand and all the economic micro and macro um, perspective that we really should take and factor into determining where to spend our time, where new businesses to be found. You want to find areas of turnover. Tax tips that make every dollar count. This is a CPA who's teaching the real estate, a really nice real estate accounting and tax, because it is tax season, how to really do strategies to reduce your tax liability. This replay can be found scanning this QR code. And he teaches, when I listened to it, it was the Augusta tax strategy that allowed you to have and find a 12,000 line item deduction if you have that kind of income to reduce your tax liability by really just hosting meetings within your own home with your team or with an affiliate or your clients. And this tax strategy actually seemed to be very interesting if you want to look for more deductions legally. So if you want to learn that strategy and others, you can hire family. You can do the differences between an S Corp, C Corp, LLC, stuff like that. The selection of entities is always a good refresher to understand and hear from another licensed CPA. This Friday, mark your calendars. I think there's a few more tickets left available if you would like to join the Arcadia Association of Realtors awards and installation event, March 21st, locally here in Santa Anita Park. There will be lunch and a program and awards and cool day to network and join other professional colleagues. And I do, don't want to um, I guess ruined the surprise, but I do know Sylvia Ramos is receiving an award, and I believe I will be recognized as well. So if you wish to join, you can contact the board of Arcadia to get a seat. Educational opportunities, I'll go from Arcadia to West San Gabriel to CAR. I already started with Coldwell Banker, by the way. So, Arcadia Association Realtors, the last chance to finish your NAR Code of Ethics requirement will be with Joel Carlson, who's a state wide instructor who's well versed in teaching the Code of Ethics, so that way you don't get your membership terminated. March 20th is tomorrow. If you want to register for U.S. taxation and the class from Global Committee, there is speaker Jonathan Lin, a CPA teaching about foreign nationals in the U.S. and how the permanent residents living abroad can do and treat their taxes and ways to maybe reduce their withholding taxes and kind of giving them a nice big picture of tax savings and investments and foreign nationals wanting to have a lot more answered questions. You could become an expert and learn and have tools to connect with a speaker or a company to resolve their issues or their trust or whether they have to file taxes or not, stuff like that. The class coming up at the AAR is John Reyes. He's a real estate and mortgage broker and a national speaker taught on AI made easy. And if you wish to learn how to make video marketing and utilize AI, which is simply helping you write and make all of your work much easier, simpler, and efficient, then these tools are all geared just for realtors. Learn how you can use and get ideas creatively to implement some AI in your marketing promos, your videos, and do your introduction on YouTube. Stuff like that will be very helpful in helping clients find you. And if you haven't done a YouTube introduction of 30 seconds to a minute, I encourage you to be discovered. If you want to be a secret agent, that's up to you. But secret agents tend not to have and not very easily found. If you wish to have more sales, you have to be a little bit more visible. You have to be discoverable. You have to be Google search engine optimized to allow people who search top realtor in Temple City or in Arcadia or wherever you live, you have to kind of create some content so that people can find you. Otherwise, you're hoping that they happen to be past your business card. And that leads me to another question. How many business cards have you handed out in the last 7 days?
Zero.
Okay.
150.
And some of you have uttered in the hundreds, and some of you are at none. And that's something that you self-reflect. Discover yourself and what you're doing to boost your business. And I know it doesn't necessarily have to be a business card, but maybe you gave them your phone number. Maybe you connected with them on WhatsApp or WeChat or any of the messaging services. That still counts if you're making a connection. But are you following up with that connection? Did you say, "Hey, great seeing you yesterday at lunch or at the meeting or at the YMCA? I really, it was really refreshing to see you and have a nice chat for 5 minutes. But, I really liked what you said about, I don't know, the economy or the inflation or about prices or about gas, so whatever it is that you talked about. Let's, do you mind? Let's connect and talk further and have a cup of coffee or have some boba. You have time next week or in Friday? Let's set a 30-minute session. Engage with them. It doesn't hurt to have coffee with someone or never eat lunch alone. So if you wish to increase boost your, I guess, visibility, build some network and connect with find a new friend or a colleague that maybe can send you referrals in the future or just keep you top of mind, these are small things you can do to really just, I'm not sure how much marketing you're doing in terms of expenditures on clicks. I don't know if you're buying zip codes. I don't know if many of you are not necessarily passing out a lot of your cards. So I'm wondering, how are you generating your next lead? That is something you really need to reflect, come to a business planning session, figure out what's working, what's not, send postcards or mail outs. Some of you are even still door knocking. Whatever it is that you think is going to be the most efficient and cost effective way of using your dollars or time, now is the time to get in action. It's the spring season. Next Wednesday, I'm sorry, April 9th, we have another legal update with Kelly Richardson. The 45 hours at CAR is absolutely free. If you wish to do it with them, you can do your CE classes there, or you can go with us to Temecula and do it with Career Compass. Up to you how you want to get your classes. Their certificates are valid with the Department of Real Estate, and you got to do this every 4 years. Another class is Commercial Tenant Act. This marketing mixer is with legal attorney David Fu, who'll be hosting the monthly marketing mixer and speaking about commercial tenants, the new requirements and laws regarding, notices and security deposits and interesting things like that for the commercial agents out there. I encourage you to join and network with other colleagues in promoting your own listings. If you want to join the AAR, they're having a free community paper shred day. It's not just for realtors. You can tell your clients, your friends, 4 box limit per person, and drop off your, I don't know, sensitive information documents, and a professional company will be recycling them for you on April 18th. I will be at the board as well during that time. I'm as the power of the 1031 exchange. This is an AAR class on really just understanding 1031 exchanges and how to defer your capital gains if you sell a commercial or rental income property. And the option of many of you have asked, what's a Delaware statutory trust? Which is a way to join others as investors in a project. So if you want to learn more about these solutions for commercial sellers and wanting to delay and postpone their taxation, tax liability, a 1031 exchange is one of the best vehicles to avoid large capital gains taxation. On West San Gabriel on March 21st, Friday, they have a 1030 class with Paul Horn. He is a trust attorney. He's a probate attorney. And he's an expert in all of these skills and how to teach you skills and strategies to avoid some and to avoid some taxation and to pass your home to your children tax free. That's called the step up inheritance tax. If you want to know about the probate process for realtors and new laws and 2025 regarding foreclosures, this is part two of his class. I already announced part one 2 weeks ago. So, no, I'm sorry. This is part one. Part two is in May 30th. And so Paul Horn, this is always a very interesting class. He's not very boring. He's actually lively and animated when he speaks. So you'll find it entertaining if you want to learn from a certified specialist in estate planning and trust and probate law. You have another CPA here. Jeff Huang is going to be teaching 2025 tax strategies. This is the part two class, and he's a certified public accountant who is going to talk about real estate strategies for realtors in, just figuring out a good way to track your miles, to track your income and deductions, and what is a legal uh, deduction against your income. What are the strategies that we're using right now? It's really kind of dependent on your circumstances. How complicated is your income and situation with your family, with the way you do your business? Is it okay to do a home office deduction?
Yes, you know, it comes with paid holidays.
And so these kind of cool things are taught for free by Jeff Huang. And then the next class they have is April 9th on Dive and Thrive Commercial Global Impact on LA Real Estate and the Economy. This is a really a focus series. Upcoming 2028 Olympics is going to be faster than you think. So we got 3 more years to plan and do. I know they're building a lot more LAX enhancements to improve traffic and the flow of, which it's always a traffic nightmare when you're trying to go into arrivals and pick up a friend. So if you wish to learn what the Los Angeles region is going to be doing for preparation of the upcoming 2020 Olympics, as well as what zones are going to happen and what's the designated things that are going to be provided for all the travelers and tourists and global people that will be not only having to buy hotels, they're going to have to buy um, Airbnbs, or they're going to look for food, and they're also gonna, might be very curious about services and purchasing real estate in California. So I encourage you to prepare, learn about what the initiatives are on April 9th. And if you are always too busy because you have a full-time day job, there are recorded webinars that you can watch on demand at home. Logging into your CAR and going into Legal Live webinars, you'll find all of these cool new classes that are um, recently were about wildfires, but up to date now. They have a really, the last one was a great broker risk management class. Now is this week upcoming is going to be homeowners association issues, how these are going to impact realtors and the clients that we have. And as you can see, in terms of new construction permits from all the cities statewide, most of the projects are multifamily. They're condos, townhomes, PUDs, and communities in which there is a designated HOA managing the entire community and having authority to set rules, to create votes, to have people join the board, as well as manage the financials and review the expenditures and all these cool things that come with, governance of a community.
Yeah.
These are ways to, if you're a realtor, I know, several of our realtors are the president or treasurer of their own HOA at home. And I love that fact. I love that they get involved. I love that they pick up their sleeves, become a local community expert. You get to know all the neighbors and guess how they succeed in sales. Because whenever the neighbor wants to sell, they build their relationships and friendships, and they gain the business from their own neighbor because they lead the community and they're well versed and well knowledgeable and they understand all the ins and outs of belonging to this association and the community, and they know the benefits. What better way or whom to select than their own ambassador and board of director or whatever title they hold to sell real estate. So if you wish to, and you live in an HOA and you wish to gain more business, or you want to become in friendlier relations with your neighbors, that's a one way and strategy for you to build your own farm within your own community. So, in terms of news and office updates, what I was gonna reminder is this tax day is coming up, April 15th. Make sure you have your 1099s if you had production. And if you forgot or lost a copy, you can always reach out to either management team to get a copy of yours, or file your extension before the deadline if you wish to delay and you wish to see what's going on with all the tax initiatives going on. I think Donald Trump said he was going to waive taxes, and I don't know if it's for this year, but he has some crazy ideas to either have no tax liability for anyone making less than 150,000 or less. He wants to create and maybe even just have an external revenue service and not even and kind of really shut down some of the initiatives of the IRS. They already fired and terminated, I don't know, about maybe half of the IRS team who were hired to do more audits. And now he wants to, what you call, decrease expenditures within the IRS and have a smaller team. So letting you know that the taxes are coming. Make sure you have talk to your accountant if you have specific questions on your situation. I just want to let you know financially in the mortgage arena, this is a 30-year mortgage rates for nationally according to bank rates. I just pulled this today. And in terms of rates, it looks like a 30-year fix is about 6.7%. We've had pretty much 6 good, solid straight weeks of the interest rate declining. There was a very small uptick this past week, but I do believe some of these declines in the rates has spurred and ignited buyer activity this past 2 weeks. So now that the rates are a little bit more attractive, there's a little bit more buyers coming back into the market looking to purchase their next home. So get those conversations going with those buyers who are kind of lingering and on the sidelines. Let's get them on the field. Let's get them in the market. Let's send them more marketing and listings because there's a lot of listings out there unsold. There's a lot more buyer, what's called leverage. It's becoming a little bit more of a buyer's market in terms of options. There's more sitting inventory. The prices are still holding relatively strong or flat. So we'll see how it goes. But in terms of number of offers being written on many homes, it's still not a lot of competition. If you want to read the most recent market update, inflation does show signs of easing slightly. There's some good retail sales bouncing back, but overall, there is still a general consumer pessimism. There's still potential recession talks, and definitely the biggest things is regarding all the tariffs going on with President Trump against other countries that definitely should lead to higher cost of price of goods all around in any in every state. And so the price of goods and transportation and the tariffs of not only is the automakers, there's going to be a lot of industries that are going to suffer from various types of sales. So I do find this to have repercussions in the long term. It's there's an argument that this will should lead to more jobs in America and more business for those and farmers and whatnot who are doing it in America. But who knows what's going to happen in the long-term basis. There is a small possibility of a 25 basis point rate cut in the next May meeting. That's a possibility, but we're all still worrisome and concerned that there's really only two anticipated rate cuts for the whole year of 2025. If you want to find the new laws or other forecasts, these are the links to CAR's updates. And this is a section that I wanted to talk about regarding the impact report. So I won't spend too much time on this. I already put it in the chat box. So I gave you a PDF. If you wanted to take a look at that PDF, it's pretty cool. They have what's called some initiatives and things that were completed by the CAR, where our membership dollars have gone, and things and services that they provide. So I'll go into my Zoom real quick and share my screen, and then we'll get into the sales meeting slides of our company and congratulate a lot of your successes and whatnot. So let me get into my tools real quick and
你有地址吗？你有地址吗？
all right, so let's take a look at this CAR report. Hopefully you can see it in front of you. I'll make it a little bit larger. So there's a message from our CAR president, Heather Ozur. She's talking about what this is. And the whole mission of this is really to help realtors succeed and meet the needs of our consumers. So what are our strategic priorities from CAR? It's really influence, member business values, positioning realtors in a positive way in the PR, and organizational development between all of the CAR associations around the state. So important things that they do as CAR directors. We are very fortunate and lucky. Our office has a CAR director, Miss Sylvia Ramos. It represents our firm as well as our region of Arcadia Association of Realtors, and brings back deliverables and meeting updates every quarter when they meet. So we do have a lot of forms that have been recently updated. They give us little fact sheets or FAQs to answer your questions. So there's a lot of initiatives and things that they've done statewide to, yes, make our business more complex and have more paperwork, but it is for your best interest to have a form how to negotiate for a modification of your buyer broker representation agreement, to have a form to pre-written by attorneys to get your potential commission contracted with your client, and have a legal document to use in court or in complaints to officially get paid. And this is enforceable agreements. So these are all things, I mean, this is we do business not by a shake of a hand. We do things in writing. And therefore, it's important to always update our forms to the newest laws, to the newest codes, as well as the newest in Department of Justice requirements on our industry. So there's 156 CAR standard forms, 17 legal guides that have been revised. They've served 27 town halls for agents and brokers. I've been to many of them. 38 communication tools, nearly 20,000 members claimed the free BRBC bundle course to become a really great, stronger buyer agent. And they have a live and in-person sessions. So CAR has 203,000 members that belong to CAR. They've had 75,000 legal CAR legal hotline calls. They've helped members save $2,400 for tools such as zip forms if you had to buy them individually. They handled a lot of visits at car.org when you log in. 19 million people logged in this past year in 2024. And, all these things are just cool numbers to show you what your membership and what did they give to you. The California Center of Real Estate Institution is how you can really have workshops and really improve and discuss and learn what they're doing to navigate the insurance crisis, or how using AI in our business. So all of these are a lot of free events that you can join just by logging into your CAR and exploring all the tabs that they have to learn about and see what the association is doing statewide. So that's what the initiative is. So if you missed out on any of these free services, or you don't get your newsletter, or you are really just into lobbying for real estate, talk to me or Sylvia. We know what it's like to lobby for our region, how to become a director. And if you're not a director that didn't get selected, you could still go to these state meetings. There are open sessions all over for realtors as a member as well. What's important is also different things, like we defeated Prop 33 as an industry. We have people who are voting no on who helped promote that. Prop 34, there's a new different things that they do at Legislative Day to really inform our representatives, assemblymen, senators, and getting them to understand how these things impact realtors, how clients, and ultimately will harm the industry of real estate and or the services we provide.
Ellen, may I add something?
Yep.
This year, Mark is representing one of the representatives for Ledge Day at Sacramento as well, representing and sponsored by West San Gabriel. So he'll be heading up the day before I do. He returns, and then I'll head up. So we're kind of playing a tag team for both associations, which is the beauty of this firm that is represented so well by two really great associations, because our broker is, Kelvin is a member of several associations. So we try to represent as best as we can under the umbrella of Coldwell Banker Dynasty. Thank you.
Awesome for that. Thank you. And let's get into the rest of the slides and letting you know Coldwell Banker does support St. Jude's for the many past years. It's just to help children find cures, and it's really just good stuff. If you have anyone in the heart that wants to donate to them, you can do that within your desk platform. Our new checklist is revised. Don't look for the August 20 version. Guess what? Our forms changed again. I have another one that's uploaded into the Drive folder, which has March 2025 update. All right, so let's get into our new listings. First, I'll get into Arcadia office, and let me close a few of my windows. Well, I could do it from here. Let me do it from here. Hold on one second. All right, starting to share my screen. So I'm in my matrix right here, and we do have a new listing back on the market. I believe this one is on 4440 Forsyth Paseo. This is an active listing at 658,000, brand new listing. There will be hosting open house this Saturday and Sunday, 1 to 4 p.m. in Ontario. This beautiful, lovely 2022 condominium offers 1,536 square feet, 3 beds, 2.5 baths. I want to congratulate Lara Sitong Lu and Robin Fruth for tag teaming
Yay.
and co-listing this property. If you also need to show it, there's a CBS code. And just wanted to just give you a preview. It's got a beautiful community and lovely interior, excellent condition. And hopefully you have a client looking in Ontario. The next listing we're going to promote is 1742 Hanscom Drive, South Pasadena. Just recently hit back on market in South Pass. This is reasonable. It's under 800 per square foot in a gorgeous area of South Pasadena. $2.7 million for 5 bedrooms. That's not bad. It offers 3,387 square feet. This single family is one of the most prestigious neighborhoods. As you get up on the hills, you can see this gorgeous home offers plenty of natural light. That has high ceilings. What a great entertaining room or living room, or if you have kids, total play area that could have a jumping trampoline. This is a kitchen with great views off. Oh man, you can see nature right from prepping your meals and cutting vegetables. What cool way to enjoy the privacy of your home, have that great air and fresh trees bringing into you that privacy. So if you have anyone interesting, I would love to see this $2.7 million listing sold in the next week or two. So if you have any clients looking for South Pasadena and looking for a great community, talk to Amy and Margaret Lee for showing or any questions about purchasing this lovely estate. And in Roland Heights, 2423 Cordoza. It's the first 6 days on the market. It's 1,098,000. And this is being listed with Jerry and Connie Baker. I do believe they're going to be having open house very soon. This Roland Heights is only 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, only 400 per square foot. That's a steal for a great area right by Fullerton Road. So 2,718 square feet, and you get a 9,300 lot size. Oh, goodness, what a deal. This should drive activity. I can tell you in Roland Heights, in this region over here, you don't have a big fixer-upper. This is move-in ready. It's got high ceilings in this family room. I love this piano, by the way. Always nice to have in your photography. Oh, what a huge glass enclosure shower, frameless, with a separate soaking tub, full tile shower bathroom in the master. Gorgeous, beautiful. I hope you have a client for this one. This should sell fast. Okay. Oh man, this is their master bedroom. I would love to sell this one, and I hope you do too. And we have 354 Mission Drive in San Gabriel. This one is also just back on the market for over 10,000 lot size in San Gabriel. We got almost 3,000 square feet, and there's 5 beds, 4 baths. Wow. Well, for 1.798 million, you got this cool property north of Las Tunas, very, very close to to me, one of the most desirable areas of San Gabriel is right here. Why? Because some of these properties over here they offer a lot of different value, but I know the residents and the community and all the people it's a lot of families here. There's a lot of people looking out for each other in this region of San Gabriel, very close to San Marino, and it was renovated in 2021. If you have anyone interested in this gorgeous property and community, talk to Jennifer Huang about her listing that's back on the market. And you can see in here, it's got a nice double wide driveway. You have a really big yard, and it looks pretty good shape and condition. Nice wainscoting, recessed lighting, you name it. All right. Now, the next listing we're going to be promoting is 1126 Stone Street in Los Angeles with listing agent Gilbert Del Toro. It's a nice fixer, not a fixer, it's already fixed up. 3 bedroom, 1 and 3/4 bath. For 770,000, you get a single family with 912 square feet. And in this wonderful little remodeled property, you can see here it has a very open floor plan, new tiling, new flooring, new quartz counters and kitchen, brand new hood, and just a nice place to call home in Los Angeles, right here by it's just south of the 10 freeway, Ramona Gardens, just south of there. All right, talk to Gilbert if you have anyone interested in that property. And we have now 2603 Durham Court. This Arcadia single family just built 2020, a few years ago, and it offers 2188 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. Very lovely property and photography. This home offers the nice privacy. You got a newer construction home, shouldn't have many issues at all, move-in ready, and built with a lot of cool. I mean, wow, you got a whole entire bookshelf in this whole library or playroom. You have your own laundry room, which is a nice feature with your own sink. You have a lot of cool things in here. It's very thoughtful design, and all these newer homes are built with state of the art. You know, all the newest desirable things that you want in this PUD area. And the location right here, just by the Arcadia office on Durham Court. Congratulations, Henry Liu, on your brand new listing. And then we have 1421 Norwood Place, Alhambra. Just south of Valley Boulevard, you'll have $1 million home for 1737 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. This is a nice single family listed by Margaret and Amy Toe. And together they are having a wonderful little property. Needs some work. It's a fixer-upper, but at the same time you have a good 64, 65 lot size, and it's just waiting for a little bit of let's just say a TLC, someone to really bring back life into this good flip opportunity. And 4710 Williams Ave in Laverne. 1.89 million gets you a 4 bedroom, almost 3,700 square foot, big lot of 13,000 on Williams Avenue. Congratulations to our agent Henry Liu, who's working and promoting this gorgeous. Oh, I'm so jealous. It has a 4-car garage, a grand foyer entrance. You have big soffit ceilings, and huge breakfast counter and counter bar that's open to your family room so you can see the people and have entertainment and a kitchen and prep your meals. Large master bedroom with a private balcony that's enlarged or oversized. And you have a nice backyard that has views of a stone. Whoa, look at this library with wood paneling ceiling as well. Big master bedroom. Oh, I want a basketball court. I'd love to have four-car garage. All this cool stuff could be yours for only 1.89 million. That's a steal. All right. And 31258 Red Bridge Road, Murrieta. This is for 818,000. Four bedrooms. You get 9100 lot, only 255 a square foot. This is pretty much the cost of construction, and it's only built in 2003. So to get a deal like this for 818, that's not bad in this Rancho Bella community. This home is back on the market. It's by Amy and Sally Wu, who are listing and selling this vacant property. It's got good design. It's got tile floors. It looks like it's in good shape. And hopefully you have a client who wants to buy something of good value. All right. Next listing we're sharing is 7853 Rain Court, Rancho Cucamonga. Only 795,000 gets you a three-bedroom, two-bath, 1867 square feet. Ming Wu is listed this property. She just got a price reduction last week, and it's a gorgeous home in Rancho Cucamonga. This is a very desirable area north of the northern area, and inside you can see it's in great, excellent condition. Great photography, lovely home. Talk to her if you have any buyers for Rancho Cucamonga, which will be a rising high demand city. Eventually, they'll have a line connecting from Rancho Cucamonga to Las Vegas. So I do see some opportunity here if you have clients looking for to get in before the demand. In San Gabriel, we have a Charlotte Avenue, 1438. This is for 2.25 million. You get a nice single family home, but it has a huge 21,000 lot. This is a rare opportunity. I don't know where you're going to find a residential lot of 20,000 plus in San Gabriel, but if you're looking, if you have a developer investor, this is a good opportunity to approach and show them this great opportunity to look for a property who either wants to subdivide or build an ADU or build maybe get your what's called a variance to really get maximize the square footage. Talk to Henry Liu if you have any clients interested in this investment opportunity. It's a double wide lot. And in 1230 Sunshine Drive, Barstow, we have 458,000 for a nine-bedroom home. All right, we got almost 12,000 lot. I believe this one's Henry Liu as well. So if you want to talk to him about any bought Barstow property here, nine bedrooms, you have a nice little home over here. I saw a massive driveway. It's in good shape. It's got a pool and it's a nice stop on your way to Vegas. 333 Arroyo Drive, Unit J in San Gabriel is on the market. And that's just another listing in San Gabriel. I'll just point out that this is Doreen Tuan and Tammy Chung. If you have any clients for San Gabriel, that's talk to them. Let's get into our closings real quick and talk to you about some celebratory things and want to sort by date. All right, so congratulations. Anis Chow just got 600 Atlantic Boulevard in escrow with the cash buyer right here in Monterey Park on Atlantic Boulevard, one of the biggest mixed use project, one of the earlier mixed use projects in our region. And congratulations, we have Andy Fu and Christy Le who have put into escrow 4794 San Bernardino Street in Montclair. Nice remodeled home and sold. It was asking 748,888, and that's 15383 Chaps Lane in Fontana, just closed. Beautiful little property, just sold right around that asking price. Congratulations to Julia Jang for closing her listing and being and persevering with them. I know there was a fallout, it fell out of escrow, and she's very determined and strong and served her client well, got it closed, and worked very hard for her seller. And I'm very just proud of her to see her succeed and persevere. 1027 Grass Valley Road in Lake Arrowhead just closed right around the asking price, and it did sell. Someone's persevered here for 400 days on the market. Finally got 1027 Grass Valley to close, and I just want to very proud of Angel Lau, who worked hard in making sure this one was closed successfully. Beautiful property. Man, you can get a 2,500 square foot home, 12,000 lot in Lake Arrowhead for only 555. That's very, very amazing, attractive there just to have a nice vacation home. 1316 Hellman Ave just closed in Alhambra. It's a single family house converted to multifamily. Mr. Joseph Wong closed this property, a 6 bedroom home, 2,900 square feet. Very proud of him to get this one closed because it was not a difficult, it was an awkward conversion property. And he did a good job for the seller, who's very happy. 403 Elmgate Street in Monterey Park just closed. This is a 910,000, just 10 over thousand over asking in Monterey Park, right by my hometown where I went to Schur High School down here. And this property was sold by Jackson Wong. Congratulations to him and his clients. I'm very excited for his success, and he's done an excellent job servicing many, many clients as a listing agent. 1893 Taormina Court, Riverside, also just went under contract. Shanae Lamb put this one in. I'm very proud of her. She also working very hard on this listing for the last 6 months and got it under contract. 5903 Berry Hill Drive in Eastvale just closed. 908,000. It's a nice little property right here, just closed with Ryan Go of Coldwell Banker Dynasty. Amazing dude and very proud of him. Congratulations to 177 Sunny Slope Ave in Pasadena. I really saw this property. We toured it as a company. 2.2 million was the asking price. And I'm very proud of this listing agent, Thao Nguyen. It's her first listing, and she did an amazing job getting it sold under contract. So let's hope and pray that everything goes smooth in her escrow. We have 1234 Wilshire Boulevard closed in Los Angeles. This is unit sold for 500,000, sold by Angel Lau. What amazing agent. She did an excellent job for her client as well. 11912 Arthur Drive, Anaheim, just closed at 1011 million. Sold by Andy Fu and Christy Lei. And that should bring us to the last and cover the last 2 weeks of closings. Thank you all for being here. Did I have any missing listings or solds or needs or wants coming soon that you may have? If not, I do, since you are sticking here to the end, I do have, I can legally promote our brand new listing that's coming soon. Be the first to see. This will hit the MLS probably today. I just wrote up and helped the agent describe and do the property description. But Andy Fu and Christy Lei will have a brand new listing over here at 6819 Oak Avenue, San Gabriel. This does have Temple City Schools, and the photography is going to be. Let me see if I have the photos somewhere. It's a gorgeous 2 homes on a lot. So here's a picture of the front home. It's a brand new 2025 construction in San Gabriel. And I'm trying to look for the link that he sent me. I think I might have deleted it. Hold on one second. Not sure where oh, here it is. Here's the link. Okay. Thank you for being patient with me because you won't want to miss this property. So, do you guys see my screen? Hopefully you do.
Yes.
All right. So I'm trying to bring up and show you a good picture. I mean, I can bring it up, but you have a nice corner lot. Single family right here at the front is the main house, and they have an ADU right here on the side as well. You can see that the ADU portion, this will give you a good picture, is just 1,200 square feet. And the front house, I believe, is 4 bedrooms and 3.5, 4 baths. So you have main house, separate utility meters. Both of them have solar systems fully paid off and included. And you also, I mean, I love the kitchen design here. You have a lovely waterfall design quartz counter kitchen, full backsplash as well, matching quartz, brand new open floor plan. This is your entrance to the front door. And Andy, do you want to pitch anything about your property?
What do you say for me?
And he has a nice open living room area. The master bedroom has a lovely walk-in closet, a soaking separate tub, beautiful crystal chandelier right here above the stairway. You have a private balcony overlooking oak. And this property is very, very unique because you also have a separate driveway for the neighboring ADU. So with that plan, you have epoxy flooring. With this, you have so much to offer. Where can you get two of these homes? It's priced at $3 million. Okay, and brand new. This is San Gabriel's newest and only new construction 2025 year built. And we were lucky to have such a beautiful listing right here in our hometown area region. Okay. Any questions about that? Talk to Andy Fu. It'll be going on MLS today, and he'll be hosting and doing a private dynasty tour very soon this next week. So look out for that email when I coordinated it with Andy. All right, that's it for today's sales meeting. Any questions on anything else? If not, make this a productive week. I really hope you learn and take some opportunities to improve and enhance. And I greatly hope you get something into escrow in the next 1 or 2 weeks. Okay. As always, I'm here. I'm available to answer your questions and helpful just to be helping you with strategy, helping you with descriptions. If you want me to look into anything, I don't know any other brokers that are as available and supportive as I want to be. So if you wish to have me look at anything, make an appointment with me. I'm happy to do it. Okay. Thank you all. Great
Thank
seeing
you.
you, Adam. And Julia, all you guys, Grace, see you guys next time.
Have a great week. Thanks. Great meeting, Calvin.
Thank you.
We also